You know what game I bought off of the games of weeks about Remnant? Remnant, yeah, Rise of the Ashes. I like that. I thought it was a good RPG. I don't know.
Welcome to Gamebros. This is Prodigy. You might want to turn down the volume a little bit.
No, because then the media player won't work.
The media player won't work. And this is Hitman.
And this is Prodigy.
Coming to you live from our Gamebros studios here in beautiful Miami, Florida. And guess what?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
We are live. And like
Really
always, we want to thank our sponsors, D2D. And we also want to thank our friends at Gamer Action Wear. Check out this beautiful shirt that I'm wearing. You guys can subscribe to his subscription service. Every month you get cool shirts like this one with Octane. It glows in the dark and everything. He does some pretty cool stuff. He's got some cool stuff coming up this month. So check him out on Instagram.
One of our fans bought that. I think it was a glow-in-the-dark Yoshi shirt. And his nephew loved that shirt.
Yeah, it's funny because I posted on my Instagram and you know our friend
That's how he got it. Yeah, because
he
you
hit us
posted it.
up. He's like, yeah, he's just a big Yoshi fan, and
Yeah.
he's got to have it. How do I get it?
No, it's an awesome shirt. I saw it in person, and it was good quality. I like the way it was made.
Yeah, and the cool thing is that our friend hit up Gamer Action where he was able to help him out and you know get the stuff out to him and everything. So D2D, Prodigy, you want to let them know what's up with D2D?
As well, D2D, we are partnered with them and sponsored by them as well. If you guys want to pick up some D2D, you guys can using our code Gamebros, capital G, capital B, to get 10% off your next order for all your gaming energy needs.
Yeah, they also do other stuff. Like they have their glasses that do the blue light stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They also have
Their Blue Shield eye protection, so that way your eyes can, stand a bit of wear and tear from the blue light a bit longer. If you guys are doing those long gaming sessions.
Yeah, yep.
Which we are these days, right? Especially during COVID.
Exactly.
Do you feel like you're playing more during COVID or before or after? Or not after, because we haven't got to after, but before.
That's true. No, definitely more. I feel like I'm playing, obviously not as much as I would like to, obviously, because we work, right? But definitely, yeah, man, we're being home and all that, especially during the quarantine I had. Yeah, dude, I was just doing all the hours I could possible to catch up on games.
Yeah, I thought I was actually going to catch up on my backlog, but no, didn't do it.
You end up playing the same game, kind of, right?
It's because all my friends are like, oh, let's play Apex, let's play Rainbow, let's play COD or Battlefield or whatever.
You just leveled up with that. Like, I got to actually finish leveling up in 2 seasons or 3 seasons in Call of Duty. Where before I was like, damn, I can never get the 155. I got to reset before the season's end up
Yeah.
resetting before the season's over.
Yep.
After the season's over. But yeah.
All right, cool. We got a lot of gaming stuff that we need to get into. There's a lot of stuff that got announced this week. Hitman walked in and is like, let me see the show notes. It's like, damn, there's a lot of stuff we need to talk about. And we want to get through it also. Let's just jump into the news. So first thing that we wanted to talk about is Sony actually announced that their media player, the media apps are going to work right out of the box. That's how it should work, I think. If they're selling a media controller, I think you purchased it, right?
I haven't, but I'm going to try to pick it up day one. I got to see if I could snag it that day if they have it available. I should have pre-ordered it, but I'm going to try. Yeah, I always get the media remotes with the consoles every time they come out. Sorry.
Yeah, this controller looks really cool and everything. It's got buttons that are pre-programmed already to work with Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
So it makes things a lot easier. I don't really use my PlayStation for streaming services. Do you guys do?
Yes, absolutely. 100%. I got rid of cable for that reason. What about you, Prodigy?
I have a Chromecast on my TV, so
Gamecast?
Chromecast.
Okay, Google Chrome.
So I take advantage of that because I can pop up anything I want there. Because I have a phone with Android, so it's just really
so you
easy.
just mirror it to your TV. Okay. I use Apple TV. Same thing. I use my Mac and I mirror my stuff to the computer, to my TV, and that's what I use for media because my kids have Apple tablets. So if I get a movie or TV show, they all get it. So that's the reason why I do that. What's up, Carlocho? Thanks for joining us. But this media controller looks pretty damn cool, and I'm glad that they came out with it. I like how it's got, like I said, the preset buttons for the major streaming like Hulu, Disney Plus, those type of things makes things a lot easier and faster.
You notice how it's kind of rounded at the bottom, where it's not your traditional flat remote, long.
Why do you
long
think
like
that?
square.
It's to grip it in your hand a little bit better, I would imagine. Because I just got a Sony TV and the soundbar and the two remotes it comes with. One's really long and thin, and the other one's a little shorter and thicker. But it doesn't have the roundness to that one has, and so I would imagine it's for grip.
For like
the ergonomics of it.
Ergonomics for your
Same
hand.
with the PlayStation 5 controller that came out with it. They changed up, which I had a little dispute about, telling me, don't tell me that the Xbox controller is not the perfect controller. I'm like, yeah, I don't think it is. They should change it up. I think they should
who
change
said that?
It was actually Andy.
Oh, DV.
Yeah, DV.
Okay.
Yeah. But he's one of those people that thinks that the controller is perfect.
Perfect.
So,
You don't have to change it. Don't touch it anymore.
I like that they change it, but so I like that they changed the media remote from the PlayStation 4 one. I don't know if you guys remember seeing that one.
I remember the PS3 one was super long.
Yeah, it
was
is.
This long black controller and
Same with the PS4. It was just a little thinner, but it was still just as big. This one's completely different. This one has less buttons, if anything.
yeah, it's not about the size; it's how you use it, right?
I guess so. I'd like to see the features of it.
Isn't that what they say?
Doesn't say PS5 on it though. Nowhere on it that I saw. Curious. All the other ones say PS3 or PS4.
Could it be that this is like a multimedia controller? Like it could work with other Sony products, maybe?
Or maybe on the back it has
Maybe.
PS5 engraved on there.
The other one,
Top.
you could link it to your TV. Typically, most TVs you can use some program where you can turn them on. So
Yeah.
that might be the case. But yeah, so I like it. I do. We'll use that product.
So, going from that to the super important news, something that would blow your mind, Hitman.
Super
this is
duper.
the only reason you're getting a PS5 is because of this. Travis Scott has joined PlayStation. Mr. McDonald's himself, Mr. My McDonald's meal is so special because I get a quarter pounder with bacon and fries and a Sprite and barbecue sauce. And that's why my meal is so unique.
How many
Mr.
Travis Scott burgers did you buy?
Like 5.
I bought quite a bit myself. Believe it or not, I had no idea who he was until I went to McDonald's.
Really?
I swear. No idea. I guess call me old, whatever. I
You
still...
know,
I'd
you know who
never
J
listened-
Balvin is, right?
I didn't know that either. I don't listen to either of their
His
music.
J Balvin meals.
Oh, amazing. It's a Big Mac, fries, and a McFlurry.
Well, free Oreo McFlurry.
And as he announces, he's there like, bobbing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was reading an article. The whole
I
point of
to-
this is because they want to reach out to people
the
or
urban
relate
community.
the urban community.
Not enough urban kids buy PlayStations.
I guess I don't know. I don't know what the purpose is.
It's just to me like you said. I had no idea who Travis Scott is.
I seriously. I don't.
found out through my son that I know Travis Scott did a thing with Fortnite as well.
He did.
And I guess he's huge for that generation of kids and stuff. His music must be like amazing. But the funny thing is that Sony is like, okay, you did that with Fortnite. Hey, come sign with us. Prodigy, I don't know if you have it.
Which I think is a huge part. I think it's huge on PlayStation's
Do we
part.
mention it now? The whole Snoop Doggy Dogg thing.
No, we'll continue.
Okay. So.
But like you're, well, actually, I don't know where we're going. Continue, Hitman, with what you were saying.
Yeah, that it's a huge thing for Sony. I think that they're making a great move. It's obvious this guy's a big influencer, which influencers among social media, I'm sure, are huge. Besides his music, right? I would imagine he relates to the young people, younger than us, way younger than us.
My thing is okay. Does he sing for Sony music? And that's what the family thing comes
I don't
from?
know. I couldn't. If I was on Jeopardy right now to win $1 million.
Now I remembered what I was gonna say.
What?
Travis Scott is
Love you, Sam.
is
'cause
kind
I don't
of
know
with-
about loving about amazing.
It's what?
No, I saw what she put. I definitely agree. I don't like his music. It's just my personal taste. But
I have to listen to it. I guess.
like
now
I was
on
gonna
my
say,
way home.
Travis Scott is a PS4 PlayStation player.
What's
We're
his,
gonna get
PSN?
into Snoop Dogg later. Snoop Dogg has always played on Xbox,
Yes.
so he's an Xbox player.
Yes.
So since they're both big rappers, I'm guessing PlayStation and Xbox, they took
needed
advantage.
their rapper.
Yeah, basically, let's say that's their sponsored rapper.
And it's funny because I think
That makes sense. That makes sense.
chronologically, I think the Sony one popped first, right? First they announced Travis
Yes,
Scott, and
yes.
then later on, whatever we're
Yeah.
gonna talk about later. But
Yeah.
I'm sure
but
there were others.
does that okay? I guess the younger crowd does get influenced by influencers, but I think our generation, an older generation, is like we know what we want.
I mean, it's very similar to like Beats by Dre. I went on and bought Beats because of Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre related to us when we were younger, so
Okay.
I guess it could be in that aspect.
Okay.
If it works for one person, then I guess it's working in terms of for them. I don't know what number they're trying to get at, but yeah, Beats by Dre. I remember one of my Dodges had a Beats by Dre built in the car because he had a stake in Chrysler or whatever. I don't know exactly, but I was like, you know what? Yeah, I want that car.
So what do you want to see out of Travis Scott as far as him working with Sony? Like
I couldn't tell. I don't know. I'm not a fan of his music. Not because I don't want to be. I've never heard his music. Forgive me for not listening to Travis Scott. I'm a little.
he
out of date.
has his own Nikes too, right? Where
I didn't know
the
that.
Nike swish is backwards, because I guess when he was younger he couldn't afford them, so he had beat up Nikes. So he drew the Nike check, but he didn't know he drew it backwards. So now they come out with Nikes and they're like $1,000 and people buy them.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Travis Scott podcast, baby.
I guess I need to start getting up with the times, Google. I didn't know Travis Scott. Maybe his music is good. I gotta give me a song. Someone put one in the chat. What song I should listen to by?
So
Travis
after the
Scott.
show, we'll eat a Whopper to try to get our PlayStation 5, and we'll listen to Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Oh no.
How many times have you guys been to Burger King
I'll
this
exit
past week?
that.
A couple
This
times.
I haven't been able to.
Do you guys want to pick my number of how many times I've gone to Burger King since
Uh,
Sunday?
I'll say
It's
3
7 days.
I'll
3
say
times.
4, just to go above Google.
I said 3.
I've gone 6 times in like 4 days
Oh my god.
because I haven't gone in the last 3. So Sunday through Thursday, I was at Burger King trying to get the tokens, which I did. I got some tokens, obviously, and then I won a free fries and a croissant that I have to use tomorrow for breakfast.
baby.
That's breakfast for tomorrow morning.
I love the croissant, man. That thing is delicious.
So from great and awesome news of Travis Scott, we go to bad news, especially for fans of Beat Saber. The multiplayer has gotten postponed. First of all, what is Beat Saber multiplayer? How does that whole thing
Split
work?
screen,
Is
right?
this scoring based?
No, actually, everyone joins a lobby. You either quick match or invite through like a code, and people are able to join through a lobby, and you all play the song at the same time.
So it's PvP?
Yes, and it's based off the high you score.
But you can't do that in the same household, like off of one console.
No.
So there's no split screen.
No, in the same console you can. You like go into a party mode, or you
Right.
just like revolve the what's it called, the headset around or whatever,
Mhm.
and it'll do the same thing that. But in multiplayer, everyone's going at once, like consecutively.
So that's the bad news. It got
The
postponed.
the bad news is that it got postponed for PlayStation VR, and for what's it called, for PlayStation. When it comes to Beat Saber, they've always had issues getting the content out on time because of licensing and stuff to put on a console. It's different than licensing for like Steam or anything like that for PC. So it's always a bit more complicated for them.
Man, licensing.
So it got delayed till 2021, but Oculus and Steam VR and everything else already has it.
Q2 of 2020.
So they started already with that. So we could throw it on the Oculus and try it
On
out.
the Oculus Quest and try it out.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Are you excited for that? You want to try it out? Do you think you can?
Anything added to Beat Saber, I buy into or I'm excited for.
If
And I
I
was
had
so
VR,
ready
I
for
would
this.
totally be into Beat Saber, man.
Yeah.
Beat Saber is awesome.
Like I was gonna play with MVP MJ King, some levels as well with Alec. I don't know if you remember him.
Yeah.
So we were gonna
Okay, so you just named you, Alec, and MVP MJ King.
that own PSVRs.
Who's number one?
Alec proclaims that he's the best, but that's why I want multiplayer because I want to see head to head. I want to see in person.
What about
Who's the
points?
best?
Can you do by points? Like, hey, I did this song, this amount of points. Your song.
It's because you can put modifiers, so you can get more points.
Have
Like,
they shown
like,
anything on PlayStation VR? What it would consist of? Because you said see him head to head. So how are you going to
So-
be focused on your screen?
How it works is that everyone's like in a big circle.
Okay.
And the track, of course, is only coming from the front. So think of a circle with tracks just coming at you.
Gotcha.
So that that's how it is. And you see their avatars in a circle.
Okay, that's cool.
I can't wait to see that.
That is interesting.
Like
That's what I was
Yes.
wondering because he's saying I get to see them. I'm only thinking one track mind, just seeing your character or your avatar.
you know, it'd be crazy to
okay.
have like a room with like 10 people going at it at the same time.
I can see like those VR spaces maybe implementing this, like sessions where everyone goes against each other and stuff. So it'd be interesting.
It would
Yeah.
be.
Definitely.
Well, going for something fun and bright and
Oh,
lights
no.
to something that makes people want to piss in their pants. I don't know if you ever got the chance to play PT, Hitman.
I did not. No, we're talking about
What?
Kojima's PT.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I saw videos. I mean, that was pretty much enough for me.
Okay. Hitman's
Plus-
like, I get the point. You keep your playable trailer, and I'll watch just the trailer on YouTube.
Exactly. And then the whole theory of how that was supposed to be. I don't know if you've ever seen it. There's a video on YouTube.
On how it's
made
connected to
Metal Gear
to
and
Metal
Phantom
Gear-
Pain.
Phantom Pain,
And it's connected. It's a crazy theory, really. And it's connected to Death Stranding also, which
Yeah.
we all
Oh my
found out
gosh.
it was not related at all. But it was a great theory that this
Theory.
guy came up with, and a great video. He edited things on it and how it's related to this way. And he probably might be, like, to some degree, there's influence, but it's obviously not.
It's just like the quarterback that used to play quarterback for my football team that I used to play for sent me a video about how Back to the Future is actually foretelling the future of what's happening, and because this happened, and that Back to the Future predicted the towers going down, the date and the time and all this stuff. And I watched like 5 minutes of it, and I told my friend, I'm like, dude, come on, please, do you really believe this crap? So same thing with this PT. How
I mean, they predicted
tied
the
in
Cubs
with-
being in the World Series, didn't they? By a year?
Nah,
I think it was 2015, right? That was the year he was in?
I don't think so.
No, in the future, in the movie.
Yeah.
What year was he in?
2015.
It was 2015, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the World Series, it said the Marlins and the Cubs. I'm sorry, it said Miami and Chicago. It didn't say the Marlins. I apologize.
Yeah.
It said the Miami and Chicago. 100% sure it said that in the World Series. But Miami didn't have a team
At the time.
at the time.
And they also thought it was probably that Miami was going to be in the Atlantic,
Yeah.
not the American League, and
And-
the Cubs are in the National League. And
Yeah, it was by a year.
By a year. It's pretty damn close, man.
Okay. Back to the Future's Noel Simpson.
Okay, now let's go back to
yeah,
PT.
back to PT. Yeah,
So what
we
happened
got
with
off track
PT,
for a minute
Prodigy?
there.
Tell me what happened with PT.
PT will not be backwards compatible. Hitman.
I don't care about a playable trailer yet again. Why is this even on the show notes? Who came up with this?
Actually,
people
they think that it
really wanna
can
play this?
maybe still be playable.
You think can maybe still be playable?
I read yesterday that they are trying to see how they can make it work.
But why? I think it's been overdue. Like, that's it. You played it once. I don't know if you want to play it anymore.
It's a trailer, dude, for a game that never came out. Like,
Exactly.
Can we just move past this? The people that want PT are
Why-
the freaking backwards compatible people.
Why is this news?
Because, dude, it was all over the place.
It was pretty. It was a
Really?
pretty
People
big
really
thing.
want to play PT? How long was the trailer? 15 minutes?
20, 30. Depending how scared you were, so you took a long time.
Come on, man. This is ridiculous. In my opinion. Don't get me wrong.
I played both versions of PT too, so I know how both versions go.
I don't know why anybody would want this or why this is even a discussion, to be honest with you.
Jimbo says, stop talking about PT, and can we talk about Apex?
Oh, we're going to get to Apex.
Yeah, we're
Don't
gonna
worry
get to
about
Apex. Don't get me wrong. As much as I love Hideo Kojima, PT is just not my cup of tea.
No, and the thing is, like you said, it's like a trailer for a game. Can we just move past it already?
That didn't happen, like you said. That didn't happen for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
We
speaking
don't
of
know why.
Hideo Kojima, we know that he's going to work on a game that's not going to make you piss in your pants, actually take a deuce in your pants. Right, Prodigy? That's what he said?
Yeah, that's a quote-unquote. Just kidding. Don't take
He wants
don't
you to
fact-check.
take a picture of it when you're done.
Yes. Send it to
Um,
his email and everything.
It's got to be
Personal.
scarier than Outlast then, because Outlast was pretty terrifying.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Outlast is terrifying.
Yeah, man. You didn't think so?
You want to know what's terrifying? Phasmophobia. I haven't even played it.
I don't know
I'm
what
talking
that is.
crap. But you know that there's voice recognition in it?
Really?
What do you mean?
You have to talk to the ghosts.
Oh, is this some like Ouija board game or something?
No, you guys are ghost hunters. You got teammates in the car in the van outside that are looking at cameras inside the house, and you go inside and do stuff, and you guys
I
hunt.
just remember the ghost in that episode of Ghost Hunter. Like, my name is Jen.
But I want Kuko to get it for the studio, and we have to try it out.
Okay.
Yo,
so is it a
Friday Nights
multiplayer
at
game?
Freddy's is pretty intense
Five Nights at
too.
Freddy's.
Five Nights at
Yo,
Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's in VR, it is
I was about
so
to tell you
scary.
that too.
We got terrified, dude.
Dude.
You look right, and he's like right there in your face.
I was so scared.
Never
of
want to go to Chuck E.
playing
Cheese
like-
ever again. No, thank you.
You're gonna see
Yeah.
the
Or
mouse.
Dandy Bear, forget it.
the mouse around
Well,
top.
Dandy Bear is Five Nights at Freddy's because there is no more anymore.
No.
I also heard Chuck E. Cheese might go down since the whole coronavirus thing.
Yes.
It
But-
might, yeah.
Speaking of Hideo Kojima and the game he's working on, he's actually, signed some people into production, right?
Yeah, I read an article that they were hiring.
So he's working. He's trying to get his crew together and make this game. Are you guys excited to play a horror game
I'm
made by Hideo
yes.
Kojima?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Yes.
Definitely. I think Kojima has such a crazy, elaborate, creative mind. So he'll definitely I hope he makes something interesting for sure.
I just wonder when he's creating these games, is he creating a game with a sequel already in mind? Because that's not what happened with Metal Gear. I don't think he ever thought that they would get to the point that it got from the interviews and the articles I read about him. It's like
I think he creates a game and he leaves it open ended just in case something happens. Because most of his games kind of finish a story, but still leaves it open just in case he can add on to it. But like Prodigy says, like Hideo Kojima's got this crazy mind. Like he comes up with these crazy things. Like even freaking Death Stranding, these freaking ghosts that appear out of nowhere and just pull you into the floor. Like, and that's not even a horror game. Imagine if he thinks of a horror game, the things that this guy will come up with.
Yeah.
It would be crazy.
I'm excited about a new project for him. Completely, absolutely. One that he knows he can't get fired from either.
Yeah. Yeah. Now the question is this game going to be a PlayStation exclusive? Or the contract that he did, was it for 1 game, 3 games, 5 games? We don't know. Is it going to be for multi-platform? That we'll find out when they announce the game. And
If I had to bet, it'd be exclusive. You don't think?
I don't know what the deal was when he signed with Sony, and that was like when the the freaking Bucks just got Antonio Brown. Like when the Dolphins, when the PlayStation signed Hideo Kojima, they did a whole video of it and they had him signing and everything. It was like a big get.
Well, yeah, man. You're getting the best in the business. One of the best, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't want to sound like a fanboy, but
We know you are. It's
We
fine.
know
It's
you are.
fine.
It's
You
okay.
could blush. You could blush. We know it's all about.
the guy's good.
We can't play it for too long. But it was
Yeah,
sexy
because then my
time.
ears will bleed because it was so loud.
Yeah, I don't know why it's loud.
Look, I'm going to do
Anyway.
it. I really hope nothing happens. But continue.
Yeah.
Continue.
There we go.
There
see?
we go.
See?
Continuing from
So,
one of the best
from
in the
PlayStation
business.
news.
Or from PlayStation news to Xbox news. Our boy Phil Spencer.
Did it again.
Phil Spencer.
What did he do? Tell us, Prodigy. Tell us what he did.
Actually, he didn't do anything.
From this angle here, he looks like an avatar from Grand Theft Auto.
It does, like one of the bottom corners of the
Yeah, it's like one of the playable characters in Grand Theft Auto 5.
But Phil Spencer, or just people at Xbox, people are saying that they might come out with a platinum Game Pass.
And what would that consist of?
Sounds like money. More money to me.
We're going to skip into something that is later on down the line, but Redbox is being looked at, Redbox Live, to be added to the Xbox ecosystem.
So
Well, it would make sense. Redbox with Xbox. So
yeah,
it's perfect.
So Redbox is actually doing live TV now.
Mm-hmm.
Before they were just a kiosk that you would go to get a movie, watch it, put it back. Same thing with games, you would get a movie and rent and play the game and then give it back.
Did you ever experience Redbox Prodigy?
No, but
No.
I experienced GameFly.
Yeah, same. Yeah, about pretty much same thing, except it wasn't a kiosk. They didn't have, but you could rent games from Redbox.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
typically at your local grocery store because
Your
they know
local
you're gonna
Walmart.
be there most of the time.
Yep.
There's still a Redbox.
Yeah, there's still
one,
in
but
Walmart.
there's
There's
one.
still in Walmart.
I don't go to Walmart, but I don't know.
Oh.
Kind of.
That's probably why you haven't seen a Redbox.
Yeah. Nah, I've seen one at Publix. Yeah, Publix has them there
Okay.
when you're coming out.
But the crazy thing is that they do live TV. I guess they're trying to compete with Hulu. Hulu does live TV. So now they're going to partner up with Xbox and actually stream some of their live TVs directly through your Xbox to your TV station.
Well,
To
they
your
already have
TV.
all the movies. All they gotta do is just burn them online.
So we might see that the Game Pass Platinum might come incorporated with that maybe somehow. Who knows? Also,
So basically, all whatever services they have all bundled in
Yeah.
one.
thing you mentioned as well, the Xbox quote unquote Chromecast that has been leaked around a bit, saying that
So think of the Amazon Fire Stick, just a basically like a little stick that you stick into your TV. Xbox is gonna make their own that you just plug into your TV and boom, your TV is an Xbox now, and all their streaming, all their cloud gaming.
So you don't have to buy their console. They're trying to just give it to people that just have TVs.
yeah, for cloud gaming.
I guess Xbox sees the Netflix system, and they're like, Netflix is killing it. They're making a lot of money.
That's
They have enough money to produce movies, TV shows, and so let's do the same thing with video games. So basically, that's what they're aiming for now. They're trying to get away from the old style of making money with video games by selling $60 to $70 games and having the consumers buy the games. That way, they'd rather have them locked into a subscription service. Let me get $15 out of your account every month instead of trying to sell you a game for $60.
yeah. That's what we've spoken about before, subscriptions and how they're just gonna take over the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you okay? So, do you rather pay monthly or yearly?
Yearly, because you get a discount.
Okay. Now the other thing is, I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if Apple has this, but some apps on the Google Play Store, you can get it, and they're like, hey, you could pay $10 a month, or you could pay $100, and it's your app.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, why wouldn't you pay the $100?
So okay,
Do the math.
I'm just wondering if people actually just do the monthly thing.
Yeah. I would imagine some people do. They like recurring payments. What?
No, continue.
It's like flirting on the chat line or something.
So that's why I'm wondering, because I wonder if Xbox really loves that whole scenario of doing business that way. So I guess
Now I wonder. So I don't remember what Gold Pass cost. Was it the same as PlayStation
it was
Plus?
$60 for the whole year.
And they were the first ones. Xbox Live.
Yeah, Xbox
They were the first ones just before PlayStation started doing it, and which is one thing I hated about Xbox at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Now I wonder what Platinum Pass is going to consist of. I would imagine.
So I pay
for how much?
$15 a month, and I get the Ultimate Pass, which lets me get games to my PC. That's why I don't have an Xbox, because I don't need one, because I can.
You
play
have
them.
a PC.
I play them on my PC and stuff, and it also lets me get some games on cloud, on my mobile devices and those things. So I'm assuming maybe that subscription to Platinum will probably run between $25 to $30 a month, and you get all the live Redbox stuff. And I guess they're trying to cut into Hulu's market and try to get money from them, and try to run them out of town.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's a competitive market. It's just like why Stadia wanted to get into the console market, sort of, without a console.
Yep. And the other thing Xbox is trying to do, they got, of course, Gears of War 5 is out already. There's not a lot of Xbox exclusives coming out when the Series X comes out. But what they're going to do is they're going to have a couple of add-ons to Gears of War 5. That way people could jump back into Gears. They can see it in 4K. It's going to be running 60 frames per second. And they're going to have a lot of content to it. And that way they can get, the fans back in. Do you guys like that? Do you guys think that's a good idea?
Absolutely. Gears always looked great. It looked great on Xbox 360 and still has till today, so I can only imagine seeing it in high def, especially if you got the right equipment for it.
Yeah, I think Sony's going to do the same thing with Ghost of Tsushima. They're going to have more content coming out.
And I think they should, only because, especially all the games that are getting passed over for, let's say for free, or maybe depends if you have to upgrade or whatever. I think it's a good idea just because, if you're just porting the game over, I already played the game on the last gen. Why would I know better graphics, but would that really entice me to play, that's quote unquote Ghost of Tsushima all over again?
Yeah. Heck yeah, man.
I know you. I know you do that.
Heck yeah, dude.
But
sign me up.
But I would like to see new content, so I'm glad that they're doing that with Gears. They're bringing some new content, launching into the next gen with the upgrades and everything as well for Series X.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea because it gives people a chance to come back. There's a game called Lost Planet, and I
haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, maybe I said the wrong game.
That is an Xbox game.
No, it was. What was the
Lost Planet?
No, I'm confusing with something else. It's Outer Wild, and then there's Outer World. Okay, Outer World is the one I'm thinking of. So Outer World came out last year, and I was about to start playing it, and then coronavirus and all that stuff, so I didn't get to play it. But they came out with a DLC for it. So I'm like, now that the DLC came out, now I'm going to jump back into Outer World.
Okay, yeah.
And so the same thing with this. I think this will give new life to Gears, and people have something to play over the Christmas break. Xbox exclusive, good graphics, those type of things, and they'll be able to watch and see the game in full, in all its glory, and have new content. I think that's a great idea. I think Xbox should do that with more games, not just only Gears 5.
Yes. And now here's for the exciting news, right, Kuko?
Yeah. Tell me.
Give us more news.
Hitman, what were the memes? You know how there was a lot of memes coming out of Xbox's
Memes?
Series X?
A lot of memes?
Memes.
Oh, yeah.
What it looked
the
like?
Refrigerator.
Oh, the refrigerator.
The refrigerator
Funny
parody.
you'd bring that up. So Snoop Doggy Dogg got something in the mail today.
Oh, boy.
And it ain't, you know what, Kuko?
Is it a Balvin burger?
What did he get?
What is this? Share it.
Xbox Series X refrigerator.
Get what? They actually made one? Like a mini one?
No, a
full-size fridge. They hooked them up with Xbox cake, Xbox Series X cake with the Xbox Series X there on the side, a bunch of liqueur, Xbox, chains, some OJ. You know he needs some OJ, some water,
Screwdrivers and cake. Who doesn't like screwdrivers
some
and cake?
steak, some egg. You
Yo,
know.
didn't I tell you that thing looked like a refrigerator, dude? You see?
I want to give kudos to Xbox for playing into the meme and actually
Yes.
doing this. I think this is brilliant.
Why
This
don't they send a
probably
rocket
blew up.
launcher to Arnold Schwarzenegger? You never saw that one?
Yeah.
It was
It
an
was used
Xbox-
actually a few times. It was used for the iPhone and for the Xbox.
Yeah.
Snoop must have been freaking ecstatic.
Yo, that is dope. That is awesome. You get an exclusive refrigerator. It's probably one of one. I don't doubt they made another one.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
That is dope.
I thought it was
that is a pretty
funny.
cool thing.
So
And Snoop's a avid Xbox player. He's always played Madden. I know he's a big Madden player, and he plays it on Xbox. I remember one time the EA servers were going down, and he just let EA have it. He just went online on social media and just started destroying them. But it's cool that Xbox did that. That's pretty dope. Hopefully they made more than one refrigerator.
they actually did.
And
I
if
think.
this refrigerator breaks, where do they get parts from?
I'm sure it's just the outer shell.
Yeah,
is
it's just
made
an
to
outer
look like,
shell.
Yeah, I'm sure it's. I'm not gonna say the brands, but I'm sure it's some brand.
Dude, it has a freaking slot for you to stick your DVDs and everything.
That's
No,
the
man,
handle.
that's probably even though the handle was a little bit down below, it's
Yeah, it's kind of low, but
whatever.
you
But
can't
dude,
complain. You got.
But think about it. That would be an awesome piece to have in your house.
Oh,
People walk in
actually,
and-
I would love to have that in my house, even if it's an Xbox.
I wouldn't mind it as my spare refrigerator.
Yeah,
Th-
yeah.
That's Google's spare garage.
I wouldn't
refrigerator.
want it in my main kitchen.
You know what? Maybe I should just paint the logo on it. Say, hey, thanks Xbox for sending me one of your Xbox.
If they send me one of those refrigerators, I will buy 2 Xboxes.
Hell yeah,
Send one to us, please.
That's way worth it, dude. How much is a fridge? It's more than $1,000.
Yeah, plus it's a gaming fridge. You can put it in there and make your gaming room built on it.
That Xbox should have a screen on it
Where's our
and have Wi-Fi
oh,
so you
wow.
can stream.
Where's
to
our
it.
Nuka-Cola fridge we had here?
We have it's
Oh,
upstairs. I was gonna say that.
It's in that.
Imagine a metal Nuka-Cola fridge,
Oh.
like a little bit bigger than the size we got, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
But dude, it would be. I would love an Xbox refrigerator.
Damn,
So that's
Waka-
pretty cool.
Waka
That's
in
pretty
the
cool.
house. Damn, what's up, Waka?
Waka Waka. Is that on the YouTube?
Oh, Jimbo's also asking for his boyfriend Leo in the chat as well.
What's up, Yakuman? Xbox. No, this is not a mini fridge. This is a full
Yeah,
size
this
fridge.
is not. Yeah, that is the thing is big.
We know because it's slightly bigger than the Xbox.
I did notice though it only had one door.
So is Sony gonna start giving out
Routers. I want my Nighthawk. I don't mind a Nighthawk in my house.
so funny. Yeah.
Sony gonna start Travis Scott, here's your Nighthawk router.
Dude, when it's on its side, it looks like a spaceship. It's like a Millennium Falcon almost.
Speaking of Jimbo sent me a link. There's companies that are already making faceplates for it. Different colors.
Nice.
Matte black, green,
Nice.
blue.
Damn, I gotta
Red.
I gotta start getting some spare.
We were
face
talking
plates.
about you. We were talking about you, and Jimbo's idea was pretty smart. I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay, yeah, we don't want no one listening in
Yeah.
on our plans here, but
Mhm.
let's continuing
With the
on.
news.
This is
This
amazing.
is great news, by the way.
To me, it's by far my favorite news thing that I ran across this week.
Besides the refrigerator, Perry?
Yes, especially for people like us. So Ubisoft is actually going to connect the accounts. All the accounts, they're going to make a system where you can have your saves carry over, your progressions and all those things.
Okay.
So no matter where you play, you can carry all that stuff over. Why is that good? Like I play Rainbow. I have to now buy Rainbow on my PC. If I buy Rainbow on my PC, I have to
It's all
unlock all the
over?
characters.
Oh no!
So now
that
we
would
could just
suck.
carry that over with wherever we go. And they're also going to have cross-play between consoles. And we just found
Isn't
out
that what Call of
Xbox-
Duty did basically with their stuff? Or yeah,
Activision,
The first
it
ones
doesn't
to
have
do
a
it, to
whole.
be honest with you, that I can think of that did it well was Fortnite.
Epic Games did
yeah.
it the best.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Epic
Yeah,
Games started that whole ordeal.
yeah, because
of-
you were playing it on your phone, you were playing it on your
on your
PlayStation, Xbox, PC, everything.
Mhm.
Ah, okay, that
So
makes
that
sense. I
means-
like that. That's cool. So they Ubisoft Connect,
Yes, and I think it's
Connect.
it's good that they're doing this because Uplay was
What is
so
bubble
old.
bubble tea?
You never seen bubble tea?
No, what is that?
All right, I'll show you.
I'll show you.
I want some.
You
Everybody
know
says
this-
they like
You know
it
this
so
thing
much.
called Google with 2 O's?
Google with 2 O's. Look it up.
It's got little things in it.
Okay, while he looks that up, Prodigy, what does that mean for gamers?
What does that mean? That
Yeah.
means that we don't have to go to our Ubisoft challenges on Rainbow and wait
No
30
more
hours.
Uplay?
30 hours for it to load. You remember that? It opens like a whole website and like it takes 30 billion years.
You might not like it. It's got like these little floating things in it. That's,
That's Boba. Like Boba, the little floaty thingies.
Mm-hmm.
That's like little.
Is that not the
Jelly
same
beans.
thing as bubble tea?
I thought it was the same thing. It's not. Boba, B-O-B-A.
Leaf House is good.
Beef
I went to
House.
Leafy,
What's
Sammy,
What's Beef House?
in Pembroke as well.
Sammy, I'll take you up on that Pines thing.
Best
try.
bubble tea is Leaf House and Pembroke Pines. Do they serve sushi there? I would like to try some.
So, Prodigy, what does this mean for us?
What does this mean? This means that
What
a bunch of games such as
What?
Rainbow are gonna have crossplay now.
What does this mean, Prodigy?
Oh, so
Um,
For Honor. things
For
like
Honor's
that.
gonna have it.
I think a big reason why they're doing it also
Yeah.
for Legion.
Oh yeah.
Watch Dogs Legion, yes,
yeah.
is
Yeah.
definitely a big reason as well. I mean, this is launching the 29th.
It,
I really like
a couple
Rainbow
days then.
Six.
Yes, it's coming out this week.
Oh,
Rainbow
So it's
awesome.
coming out on Thursday. So we're probably going to see a bunch of updates on our current Ubisoft games and current Ubisoft app if you have one. Or actually, I think they're doing a whole
What
new
you
app.
have to do is you make sure that you sign up and sign up right and not because what happened to me is I signed up on one Fortnite account on my PlayStation and a different one on my PC and then I couldn't connect them anymore. So just make sure you take your time, you sign up, you do it right, and that way you can have everything nice and streamlined and everything works the way it's supposed to.
Yeah. But we'll see. So definitely the 29th, we'll see what happens, how everything's going to be changed. And yeah, I'm definitely excited.
While Ubisoft is working on that, I really hope they finish that Rainbow Six game because we need a new one.
Oh, quarantine? Yeah.
Talking about
They're gonna end up scrapping that.
games and new
guarantee it.
games.
Ubisoft is working on another Assassin's Creed.
Of course.
A lot of people.
The other one hasn't even come out yet.
No, it hasn't. Valhalla comes out this year.
Yeah.
But
Well, they're not Well, they just released concept art. Like they put it out. They have this. I don't know if they're actually
for a very
working
long
on it.
time. They were thinking about doing Feudal Japan.
I mean, they tried it with what I have here on the green screen. What I picked, Chronicles.
Okay.
Yeah, did you? I'm pretty sure you played Assassin's
Yes,
Creed Chronicles,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
It was based in China, in feudal.
But Feudal
Oh, Japan.
China and
Wait,
feudal
you said Japan. Oh, I got it confused.
What?
So this is how maps work. This is China.
Oh my goodness,
and
I
this is
didn't.
Japan.
I didn't recognize you said Japan. I was reading China in my head. So
Yeah. So the rumors were that they wanted to do Feudal Japan, but they did China, and they're working on China to be the backdrop for this Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I don't think they want to do feudal Japan after Ghost of Tsushima.
Could it be that? Could it be that they're like, we're gonna do this feudal, and like, damn, this Ghost of Tsushima game
It was like the
is
best ever.
really good, and we don't want to get compared to this one. So let's just put a backdrop somewhere else.
Yeah. China, I guess. I don't know what era of China it would be, but
I think it would probably be like Dynasty, like era of China, like
yeah.
with the emperors and stuff like that. So
I just wonder how many Assassin's Creed.
The
ever
one I
were.
would work is around what was the empire that they have the stone soldiers in China.
Oh,
Maybe you can tell the story of
Oh,
how that
man.
happened, and maybe you.
I forget the Teton Warriors. I believe they're called.
Yeah.
I forgive me if I don't remember how to pronounce it.
But yeah, I like that.
Very very interesting.
Isn't that
But-
what we're
No,
talking
my
about?
God. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the dang name now. I totally said it wrong, I'm sure.
Well, maybe our friend Richie can shout out to Richie.
Terracotta.
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 Warriors.
Remember,
Terracotta
shout out
Warriors.
to Richie, one of our best fans. He watches and takes a lot of notes.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to him. That's
Yeah, Terracotta. I wanted to see those in China. I didn't get the chance to. It was quite far away.
yeah.
Well, you know how you can see it and you can visit China without, spending any money. Thank goodness for bringing that up. Actually, you gave me a good segue idea.
What is that?
You can look at it through VR.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're getting into next gen VR as we keep going through the years. And we got a new VR that is offering 4K resolution.
That is crazy.
4K resolution, hip tracking,
Ooh, I like the hip tracking.
and facial tracking as well. So
That's awesome.
very, very interesting.
Closer and closer to the world that everybody wants to be, the Ready Player One world. So 4K, not graphics, resolution on each eyeball is gonna make the games look more vibrant. Not you're gonna get rid of that whole the screen door effect. The pixels like
It's
sometimes
gonna feel like it's right in front of you in real life, huh?
it's because sometimes when you're playing in VR, when you stare at a certain spot for a long time, you can see the pixelization
Yeah,
happening.
absolutely.
So with the 4K, the pixel density is so much that you cannot see that anymore. So that particular barrier is gonna get lost. So it makes it more immersed, and that's a good thing.
Eventually, those pixels will be microscopic, or your eye won't even pick them up.
Yeah,
It's pretty intense.
And to be honest with you, the goggles themselves look pretty cool. They're different. They're gonna have facial tracking. So whenever facial expressions you make, they're
Doesn't it
gonna
remind you of Bandit?
Smoke Bandit.
It reminds me of Mute's goggles, actually.
Mute's goggles, yeah.
It looks like Mute's goggles. Very interesting design. It looks like they're doing inside-out tracking. Wait, is that what it's called? Yes. Inside out tracking with the cameras. The way it can also recognize your mouth moving. So some of the avatars actually talk the way you're talking, and they move their mouths the same way. So that's gonna be very interesting. The controllers look like a basic Oculus controller. They have the.
It looks like a combination of the Index
and the
Oculus.
As a
controller.
wrap around your wrist, it looks like.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
That's more for gripping.
Yeah.
How much grip you have, how much how hard you're gripping, so you can measure your fingers and stuff like that. That's what that particular strap is for.
Yeah, kind of looks like you're holding a sword.
Sammy, I don't know why the bot keeps saying yes. Nikki RPR did some stuff to the stream elements, and it responds yes whenever it wants.
Maybe the bot is like yes, yes, yes.
It's better than the alternative.
What's his name? Daniel Bryan?
Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
Daniel.
Yes. The WWE.
The WWE guy.
Why were you guys are dirty minded when I said the yes?
I didn't.
You guys is a lot of people. I thought of Daniel Bryan.
I simply said it's better than saying no.
This is the whole kit of the whole
this
box.
kit runs you what, like $500, right?
$450 for a 4K VR headset with a hip tracker already for it.
Now that is an awesome price. Now the question is for VR it is.
It's a phenomenal price.
Okay, so the new Quest, which to me is pound for pound
The
best, and it's at $300.
$300 at base.
And this one's $450.
But this one does 4K.
So for 100.
And hip tracking. I'm sorry, that's important.
Yeah, the hips don't lie. Don't forget that.
Exactly. And facial tracking.
you
This is
explain
the
that?
first.
Hips don't lie?
I know. The hips don't lie.
Yeah.
It's a song.
Can you sing it for me?
No, I'm not singing the song. I don't think that's the name of the song, but
Damn, I almost got it.
Yeah. So hip tracking. Why don't you explain hip tracking? Because I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's like half of body tracking. You're halfway there.
We're tracking your face and your hips.
Okay.
Is this for porn VR maybe?
Wow.
Yeah. Total Recall.
Just asking.
One day, it's gonna get there. As soon as that is,
Isn't it already there?
I don't know. Well, I mean, yeah, with the goggles, but not to the sense of like how it was in the movie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Where you have a live person there with you. But anyway.
But continuing, I think it's great that this is $450. I think it's a really amazing price
what I was
for
gonna
it.
say is like the brand. I don't know the brand.
That's the thing I'm worried about.
So like Oculus, I know it was made by Facebook bought Oculus, but it was the guys from Epic started it and they started developing it.
So we don't know who makes this one here?
It's Becca Gear is what it's called, but like they're not backed by like a Sony or an Xbox or Valve Index. So Valve's the company. So I don't know who's backing these guys up. So I don't know
if it's trustworthy,
yeah,
if it's
like
good.
you would have to
Yeah,
get it and test
but is this
it
a company that nobody knows and we're pre-ordering this and we're not sure if we'll get
to
the
be
pre-order?
honest, I've never heard of Deca in my life.
You know what I mean? You don't want the same thing to happen to you that happened to me with that Kanoa company that was creating the first true wireless headphones. Bought a couple of them, pre-ordered for the first batch, never came out. Company just goes kaputs.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for your money.
Thanks for the money.
We're gone. I'm
Goodbye.
ditching this project. You know, I don't want the same thing to happen with that, especially we don't know who this company is.
Yeah.
You know, the Oculus, you know who the company was. Obviously, the PlayStation VR is made by PlayStation. There's no risk into... if it's pre-order, I would totally advise you against it.
Yeah.
Wait for it
Yeah.
to come out where you have it physically on the
I
shelf.
think for sure I'm looking into investing in PC VR later on, but I'm definitely going to wait a good year into the reviews maybe to see if it's worthwhile.
And the other difference between this and like the Oculus 2 is that you need a PC for this, and with the Oculus, you don't need one. You can piggyback off of a PC for the high-end VR games, but you don't really need it to be able to use it.
But I mean, this is one of the only few that will be running at 4K, so that's why it does need that.
One.
No. LG has had their own headset that can push 4K.
LG is freaking amazing, man. They make some great products.
Yes.
They have probably the best TV right now for gaming and for movies.
LG, I think, is one of the underdogs in some aspects in their tech. I think they do
phones
pretty
too.
good.
Really?
I think they do pretty good, and people don't recognize them just because they're not,
They always have
out
something that nobody else has. Something when it comes to
Yeah.
their air conditioning line, the mini splits.
They had 3D phones.
Dude.
They have the LG Wing. Did you see it where you flip out the sideways and the extra screen comes out?
I haven't seen that.
And it turns sideways and it looks like
product,
a plane. That's why it's called a wing.
Let me
It's
see
pretty
it.
interesting. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, man. Their stuff is like I said, they always have something that the other guys don't
Yes.
have that you could only get on LG. Oh, I see what you're saying with the wing now.
Now, Prodigy, you have Apex Legends looking. What is this about?
looking
Looking for a way to implement cross progression.
What is these?
Because, like we mentioned already, Ubisoft Connect is already coming out with the new platform, getting ready for next gen, getting ready for cross progression, cross play, and all this stuff going into next gen. So, can we see this from EA? I know
We're gonna need to.
they're gonna launch with Season 7, Steam, Apex on Steam and on Switch. Wait, no, Switch got delayed. Haha, losers. They don't need it. Just kidding.
They got to come up with a booster pack for the Switch.
For the Switch.
Losers.
But would you like to see cross progression going into Apex?
Yes, I would like to. I want everything to be cross progression. I wish I could do that. Growing up, like you always, I started my Madden season. I wish I can continue it somewhere else.
Roger just likes the word cross.
So the cross progression will help a lot, especially with games like Apex, Fortnite, Rainbow. That way you're not doing double the work, unless you like having nerf accounts. I know people like that have nerf
Terry,
accounts. In Apex,
Jimbo
TT
Smurf. Oh wow.
have nerf accounts just so they can go around smurfing. But yeah, I would like to be able to progress my gaming on whatever platform I choose to play, except Switch and Stadia.
Okay.
The Stadium.
Now, looking into new platforms, are you looking to adapting any new console this coming season other than the PS5
Adapting?
or Xbox Series X?
On my PC mostly. Like I
Okay.
would like to, whenever I sit down. That's what keeps me from. Okay, so what happens in my house is that my kids consume my console, so sometimes I feel like playing, but if I go into the studio and use some of the PC to game, it's like, I got to start from scratch. I don't have certain operators, or I don't have the certain legends and this and that. So if that progression could carry over, that would help me with that. And if eventually we get into the cloud gaming where I can stream. Look at where the PlayStation 4 started. Look where it ended. PlayStation 5 might start a certain way, or Xbox Series X, and by the time the console ends, we might be entering into the cloud gaming market. So
Oh, God, do you think so? You don't think there will be a console anymore? Like the next PlayStation, for example, won't be a console?
I think there's always gonna be a market for making a box that people want to throw money at, just to make their lives easier.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're not too far off. Who would have ever thought that they would be making a PlayStation with no disc drive?
Yeah.
This thing is just completely digital. I mean, there's really no need for it if you really.
Yeah, if
Think about it.
Sony makes a TV with a hard drive, I could download the games right into the TV's hard drive.
Correct. Which they do. They already make Sony TVs.
Exactly.
The Xbox doesn't make TVs. I
So-
guess Microsoft makes monitors, right? But
Yeah.
nothing out of this world. But yeah, you never know. Yeah, I guess the PlayStation 6 could be PlayStation Stream, I guess they can call it. I don't know.
Okay.
You heard it here first.
So you guys went really deep into what I asked, but
Yeah, we did. We went a little
But
off,
Hitman, you're only adopting the PS5 this coming season for the new next generation of consoles?
Yes, I'm picking that up. I'm
Okay.
hoping that the console itself that I saw from the video, that the two whites panels can come off.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I can add like 2 other panels of some kind of design. I hope they do something like that. So upgrade it. Maybe
I
I
thought
can
you were
get.
gonna buy the new Atari console.
I saw that.
This
Not for
is
$300.
This is what you need, right, Hitman, in your home?
You need this in your life.
You need this in your life.
No, get another PlayStation for that.
Why not, dude?
Why
I'm
not?
not bu-
You don't want to play these amazing classics?
Not for
Talk about backwards compatibility.
Talk about 4K backwards compatibility.
Yeah, I totally want to play those games in freaking 4K.
Freaking Centipede's gonna
Yeah,
look
thanks.
so juicy on your
Those
screen.
cubes are gonna be extra sharp.
Yeah, bring back ET, the worst game ever. I mean,
Cubert's curse word is gonna look so crisp.
no, man. Correct me if I'm wrong. The price tag is $300 something.
Okay, so Xbox has Snoop, PlayStation has what? Why are you laughing?
Has
for?
Travis Scott.
Then who does Atari have? I know that's what you're gonna say, right?
Adam Sandler, dude.
Oh
from
my
freaking,
goodness.
it was a movie he made.
What's the movie made? The
With-
remote one?
No, the video game movie. He made a video game movie with
Oh,
Pac-Man.
oh my gosh.
That Adam Sandler made?
Ew, that movie was so garbage.
Damn, what movie was that?
It was him with the guy from Kings of Kings.
Kevin James?
With Kevin James.
But what movie was that I don't recognize?
We're probably just looking it up. He's Googling it.
Wow, it's not even like on the top 10 movies.
It's because he's got so many great ones.
Oh my.
And so many bad ones.
It's funny because I saw Pixels. Oh,
Pixels.
I never played that. I never watched it. I never saw Pixels.
Oh, I have it. We can watch it while we eat.
oh no,
Alright.
I would rather not.
I didn't get to watch Pixels. I saw Wreck-It Ralph though. Wreck-It Ralph was a good one.
Wreck-It Ralph was a good one.
So you're saying that the Atari, their sponsor, is going to be Adam Sandler?
It should be. It should be.
Oh God. Yeah, PlayStation's got Travis Scott.
But yeah, I don't know if any of you are looking forward to.
I'm gonna admit this right now, but the first time I heard Travis Scott burger, the meal was at McDonald's. I swear I thought it was a NASCAR driver. No offense to the guy.
But my problem with both of them is just like if they would say, Kuko, we want you to make a McDonald's meal, I would come up with the craziest thing ever.
Like the burger, how you would? What
I'll
you would
bring
put
back
on
the
it?
McRib.
Wait a minute.
The McRib.
The McRib is I've never had one of those
With
by the way.
cheese.
I've never had a McRib. I hear it's amazing. I always thought it was disgusting, but I'll try
I've
one
never had one.
they say it's
I've
so
never had
tasty.
one either, but
Is
people
it
always
tasty?
say it's so good.
Why haven't they
Kuko,
made?
have you ever had a McRib?
Yeah.
Is it as good as like the hype people give it? Or was it like a
It's just-
lasting classic type
What
of
it
like?
is just something different than you normally eat.
So the sandwich that they came out with for Travis Scott, all he did was add bacon to it, and
It
then a
was just
side of barbecue sauce.
Dude, it was a quarter pounder with cheese with bacon,
Correct.
which you can get,
Yes.
fries, a Sprite, and barbecue
The
sauce.
tropical berry Sprite. Don't forget
No,
that.
no,
No,
it's just
no,
It wasn't a regular
regular
Sprite?
Sprite.
Oh, I always change it for the tropical
Because
berry.
McDonald's Sprite is
Tropical
just
berry
it hits
is
different.
delicious.
McDonald's Sprite's different.
But you get what I'm
So is
saying?
their Coke.
And then J Balvin comes out with his Big Mac.
But it's
fries.
just a Big Mac.
It's
It's not even like extra pickles or something.
That's what I'm saying. So like mine would be like I want a double quarter pounder with cheese made into like a Big Mac. with fries stuffed into the Big Mac, and my fries I want it covered with freaking Szechuan sauce, and then I want a freaking
Do they even have Szechuan sauce at McDonald's?
the blue Powerade mixed with Fruitopia.
Oh,
Wow.
Now we're getting creative.
But you get what I'm
Wow.
saying? Like
See,
something different.
So that purple drink is what you
that
want
purple drink
on the side.
Yeah, boy. You know about that purple drink?
If Lil Wayne
Oh
was
my
the
goodness.
one to sponsor the burger, for sure it would be the purple drink. We all know that.
But like, oh, J Balvin, Big Mac, fries,
Yo, even Eminem could have been on there. It would have been Eminem McFlurry.
and a McFlurry. There, I did it. It's like, wow, mind blowing.
I'm sorry, but there would have to have a burger
I wanna
with
make
Big
them
Mac
excuse.
sauce. The burger would have to have Big Mac sauce because there isn't a single burger besides the Big Mac that has Big Mac sauce on it.
So you
Or
want to
in
make
it.
chicken in Big Mac sauce is what you're saying.
You could do that. Yeah, you could do many things.
Mine would be chicken based. Like
I
if
would have a
if
Big
I were to
Mac
make my
with a
meal-
chicken patty and a burger patty.
Oh, double the action. Okay. So the bun is what separates the layers.
You can call it the Big McChicken.
Sponsored by him, man. The Big Chicken.
The Big McChicken
So
burger.
if there's any McDonald's executives in the chat, you guys have some ideas.
Yo,
How do we go from Atari sponsors to designing our own Big Mac?
you know why?
Mc-
Because we're freaking hungry. That's why.
we need to order the food now so
Oh
we can
my
get it.
gosh. So let's continue on. Guys, if you guys know, every week we got plays of the week. If you guys want to submit your plays of the week, you guys can submit them at our email, gamebrosclips@gmail.com, either through a link or sending there directly. I'm going to put it in the Twitch chat. I believe, hopefully, our PR did make it into a command from what I remember.
Yo, we got another clip by our boy Bravo. Is
Yes,
there a
I'll play
way? Is there a way that you can edit Rocket League?
Edit?
Edit?
What do you mean?
What do you mean edit?
Yeah, so like the game is not, you're not really playing, but you can move the ball around and you can move the car around to make it look like you made this awesome play. Like kind of like movie magic, basically. Because that's what it looks like Bravo does in some of his videos.
Oh, so you're asking if you're able to edit the game because that's what it looks like he's
yeah,
doing.
like I want to know if Homeboy is chilling at home making these clips so we think he's like an awesome player and all he is just
no,
like editing
man,
it
let's
a
not
video.
discredit the guy. These goals are legit, man. I don't know how he does it, but
It's just amazing because I can remember, like I always say the same thing, like we barely hit the ball and we thought we're like, I'm so good at Rocket League. Look at me, I'm hitting the ball
we
with the
were
car.
okay. It was fun. We did get beat and we won some games, but Rocket League was awesome. I would love to get back in it. I want to play it in 4K.
Yeah, you just gotta do add-ons.
Yeah.
New battle pass. We got a McGriddle buns, chicken, hash browns with grape jelly.
Wow, okay.
That actually sounds freaking awesome.
Sounds delicious.
That's the mixed skills.
All I need
Is that
to-
what I could get in the morning?
I don't know if maybe he doesn't like cheese, but I'd put cheese
Sir
on it.
Ill Skills didn't make the heavyweights, so he's got to do a lightweight. So he's doing a breakfast menu one.
Does it have cheese on it?
Does it have queso?
I
But thanks, Bravo, for that submission. Make sure you guys, if you guys want to be featured next week, submit it to gamebrosclips@gmail.com. But now moving on, we're going to go into what is out this week.
So, guys, we always tell you right here on the Game Bros Show what you should spend your hard-earned money on or not. First up, for games out this week, we've got on October 27th. I can't believe the month is already over. Carto.
Don't remind me.
Or Carto with PC and PS4.
This game's finally coming out.
Yes,
You were
sir.
waiting for this game?
Yes. Have you not?
I
Google,
was
I know you're
not
I know you're so
waiting for this
sarcastic.
game.
Dude, this game has been in the making for years. They've
Okay.
got all the best developers,
Oh
the
my
best
goodness.
artists. They
I
got the best
sense a little
storytellers.
sarcasm in his voice.
A little bit? I think there's a lot of it.
Look at the desert. Look at he drew a circle in the grass. You got to get this game.
What is this game about? Interesting.
It's an adventure game.
Ah, a little
It's
built.
you,
you
I guess you
build it?
manipulate the map. It looks like he's doing.
Yes. Yes, you manipulate the map and you go piece by piece like a
So, Hitman, you remember when you were growing up and you were poor and the only toy you could get was the little sliding thing that only one piece was missing? And
Bro, yes, I was thinking that. And I'm like,
that's what he was thinking about when he made this game.
Damn. Yeah, you slide up the thing so you can get the pack. There was a
so you
picture
can fix
together.
the picture.
What
You're
were
like,
those called? I forgot what that was called.
A piece of crap toy.
It was really bad. But anyway, you can get this game for Cardo on October 27th this week.
How much price do you think this is?
I would hope $5.99.
Oh my goodness, you
Nah,
guys
it's
are.
It's probably not.
Lord Infamous, I think I'm agree with you here. The Hate Bros show. My goodness. All I hear
No,
is,
I'm not hating on
all
that.
I
I'm not
hear
gonna say that.
is
Google was a bit harsh on the game. I won't go that bad. The game looks fun. I don't know how the price. I wouldn't say $5.
I say it's $15.
15.
Yeah.
Close. It is $20.
Off by $5.
$20. So
Sorry,
that seems a bit steep.
I won. I was closer.
It seems a bit steep to play.
Okay. If
I
you
don't
think
know.
about steep, let's go.
So
One
yeah.
sentence.
So for you '80s kids out there, and for Karate Kid, they're making. I guess since the Netflix series Cobra Kai was so popular, they're making Cobra Kai: The Karate Kid Saga continues. Wow, that's a mouthful. For PlayStation 4 and Xbox.
Did they do it on purpose? Did they make the game name that long just
I don't know. It's also coming out this week on October 27th, so you can choose between that or Carto. So yeah,
Any
Cobra
price
Kai,
guessing?
$20?
probably $20. But my God, it looks
Like
pretty
garbage,
bad.
right? Yes.
I mean,
So I would like to.
Does it have the cutscenes in it?
No, I
It
think
looks
that's
like
just
those are-
promotional reasons.
you don't
Okay.
you don't think so?
It might actually.
There's a PS2
We'll
style
see.
cutscenes in it.
Yeah,
You remember that PS2
Yeah.
thing?
it would have live actors in it. I guess that's cool.
But yeah,
So yeah, that game's out this week.
yeah,
for you,
$40.
For
What?
wow, you see,
No, that is steep, right?
That is
right, Hitman.
ridiculous.
That is
$40.
ridiculous. Because this game, I'm sorry, this looks like a PS2 game.
I mean,
Like this looks really bad.
I, for sure.
For sure.
My God. Yeah, that is pretty bad on the price there for that game. So if you don't like that one and you don't like Cardo, maybe you might like Ghost Runner.
Yes, you will. I'm
Coming
already
out
saying.
for the PC, PS4, and Xbox,
I
and the Switch.
can't
Sorry.
wait. I can't wait to play this game.
Coming
I
out
really want it.
October 27th.
Yes.
Ghost Runner. See, now this looks like a game that would cost as much as the other two combined.
So this game is like Mirror's Edge, but in a cyberpunk futuristic world
Oh, looks like-
with like some samurai sword combat.
It says
is what
Ghost
I'm saying.
Runner with samurai swords.
You had me
Interesting.
at Samurai.
Yes, you did.
You had me at Mirror's Edge gameplay because it looks so.
Oh, you had
cool.
me at blood. Look at that blood splatter.
And talking about money, I want you to guess.
$60.
Okay,
It's probably the cheapest. $30.
hit it right on the head, Hitman.
What?
$30.
You gotta be kidding me.
How is this game less money than Cobra
Cobra
Kai?
Kai.
And look
Because
at
it
how
says Cobra
good
Kai on it?
this game looks.
It's
dude.
because freaking the Karate Kid wants his cut, and so
It's
does
I guess.
and Netflix.
but then
Netflix wants
why-
their cut.
Then why make the game if you don't? I mean, they're doing it for profit, right? They can't possibly think people are just gonna buy it because it says Cobra Kai on it.
Yeah.
Maybe they will, but that's why we do the killer preview on
Exactly.
the Gamebros show. So Ghost Runner seems to be our front runner for the games coming out this week on October 27th. Next up, we have The Legend of Heroes: Trails of Cold Steel 4 coming out
That's a,
only on the PlayStation 4.
It's a long name.
Also a mouthful.
That's what she said.
The Legends of Heroes: Trails of Cold Steel 4.
This is, I think, a typical JRPG fashion.
Cold Steel has
If I'm
something
not
to do with robots.
mistaken. I don't know if it does have to do with robots. actually.
Anime-based looking game looks like here. RPG maybe.
Yes, that's why. Yeah, it's a JRPG, single player JRPG, a continuation of the
The third one. And
yeah,
the second
third one, and the second one, and the first one. So, if you guys
want to continue the story
did
of
ever want to continue the story of
Cold Steel.
Cold Steel, you guys can this week.
This time around, he heats up his Cold Steel into Warm steel.
Since this isn't really much of an interesting price range, $60.
Yeah.
Since it is a full-fledged JRPG, which those are just hundreds of hours long. So
That's
you
why
guys-
it's $60.
exactly. So
My God. Yeah, man, you gotta have a lot of time to play this game.
yes.
But so out next on October 28th, we got Agos, a game of space for PC and VR, brought to you by Ubisoft.
What? Ubisoft made another VR game?
Yeah, look at that.
They should stop. Stop making VR games and freaking finish Beyond Good and Evil
no,
2 already.
that and finish Quarantine, please, or say something about it because
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay,
have
so-
not. I want Quarantine to come out.
This game looks pretty dope.
Yes, it is a realistic space station,
Sim?
like kind of physics based.
It's a Russian International Space Station.
You pilot things, you work with things on the station, and you could travel through space
My sister.
and fly ships and
Oh,
stuff.
Borat, is that what you're saying too? That came out this week. You should have done a review on that.
Did you watch it?
I did. I had to first day.
What?
The freaking movie's amazing.
Was it
I'm a
funny?
big Sacha Baron Cohen fan.
Is,
so.
is it better than the first one? Or just
on
it's
par?
just as good. It's on par.
Okay.
The
I'ma
first
check it
one's
out.
great because it's the original one. you
My
know?
sister, she is.
But anyway, so yeah, Agos Game of Space and Game of Space coming out October 28th for another VR game for PC and VR is the Blair Witch Oculus Quest Edition. Is this the Blair Witch Project?
Yes.
Goodness, I hope not.
Yes.
My goodness, really?
Yes, it is. It's just
Let's see
a
what this.
VR version.
Let's see what
of
this
it.
bad boy looks like.
He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it.
Ah, we didn't have it.
Wait.
Maybe we might have a
it-
clip
it's-
here. Maybe not. Maybe
I do
we
have
will.
it. I do have it. Trust
Do you have
trust in the
clip or
process.
not?
I
What
do
is
have
it,
it.
76ers talking about trust the process.
Oh,
I got this. Watch. Ready?
that's right.
Boom, boom,
Fuzzies.
done. There it is.
See, who would want to play this in VR? Like I would crap my. Oh, maybe not.
Did you ever play the Blair Witch Project or see any of it?
There was a game
before?
another game for that.
Yeah.
I did not. Did you ever watch the movie Blair Witch Project?
No, actually, I saw gameplay of the game when it came out. But
Project
this,
wasn't
what
even
the
born
VR
when that game came out. I mean, the movie came.
No, I know that, but maybe he likes to watch old movies like I do.
Actually, no.
Yeah.
No, I've never seen it.
It's one-
But yeah, if you guys want to experience it in the Quest or in VR, you guys can.
it looks cool. I mean, I wouldn't knock it. It's an adventure game.
It's just horror games in VR.
Yeah.
Horror
Like
games in
It's
VR is
something
just a
else.
different experience.
yeah, I agree.
You have to
I-
be a freaking
They're pretty dang scary too.
yeah.
So yeah, that game comes out this week for VR. So we got 2 VR games so far this week.
For $30.
And for a AAA game coming up next, we got Watch Dogs Legion. Finally
Damn, for the Stadia.
coming out for PC, PS4, Xbox, and I can't believe I'm saying this, the Stadia.
Yeah,
October,
not the Switch.
Not the Switch.
Sorry, I had to point that out.
Yeah, not the Switch. It's coming out
if it would
October
have came out on
29th.
the Switch, it would be just like one block of London.
It would be Watch Dogs 1, where we got to downgrade it for the Xbox One. Ooh.
No, you use the Switch as your like controller.
map?
Yeah, as the map.
You remember when that was a thing for
The
Ubisoft
mirror?
games? The whole mirror stuff?
Well, Watch Dogs 1 had that.
Yeah, the C2S
And
app.
For
I
your
used to hack-
phone?
I used to hack people and everything while I was
Yeah.
on the phone.
Yeah, that's what the Switch would be used for in this case.
Or like in Ghost Recon, you use the map. No.
I
Division,
forgot there were
Division, the
there were
Division.
games that was it the Division?
It was
that
all
did that?
Ubisoft that was trying to push this new type of Far Cry had it as well.
Yeah.
It is a
Dual
cool
screen
concept.
system.
It is a cool concept. Same with the PSP, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But so that comes out this week, October 29th, and also for October 29th, we have on PC the Shu. Oh my god, I can't pronounce it. I know the X sounds like a C. My goodness. Chuan Yuan Sword, I believe is how you pronounce it. Don't quote me on that.
So-
7.
Mm-hmm. So,
Ooh.
Chuan
if you
Yuan
guys
Sword
don't, if
7.
you guys don't like JRPGs, you can go into Taiwanese RPGs, and this is one of them. So, if you guys are interested,
It must be good because they're on episode 7.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't say much because I've never ever heard of Yuan sword. So if you guys want to pick it up and try it, you can on the 29th.
Looks good.
What's up with this dark picture anthology?
Anyway, so we got almost last Dark Pictures Anthology Little Hope PC, PS4, and Xbox coming out October 30th. Wow, so we got a game coming out almost every day this week, which looks terrifying. What's this about? But it looks good.
So this is another, if you guys know, Man of Medan came out last year.
Yes.
Little Hope is coming out this year. It is the same thing. It's these stories that they create, and it's this, this.
But it's not. It's a whole different game. It's not the piggybacking off of.
Man of
It's a whole
Medan.
different game. Yeah, it's not a sequel. It is just Dark Pictures. Oh no, wait, what's it called? The Dark Pictures Anthology is like a whole series
like
of,
a set
of stories, and
okay.
yeah. So this is just exploring another one of those stories. So it's definitely gonna be really cool.
Yeah, it looks great. I think I'm gonna be picking this up. Man of Medan.
Google, does this seem like a Friday night stream to you? For
Yes.
a pre-Halloween stream?
I think it would be an awesome idea to do.
We should do a
Sounds
pre-Halloween
great.
stream for horror
Yes.
games. The horror. And last but not least, coming up on October 30th, the day before Halloween, of course, coming out for the Switch
Oh,
I
no
think
way.
that
is
that a record did that on purpose, just
Yeah.
to piss me off.
Pikmin 3 Deluxe.
You can't play it for too long.
I know, because then Nintendo gets their panties in a bunch.
Yeah, when you put the Switch up there.
No, when I put any game that is closely together. Okay, you guys know what Pikmin looks like. And this is no different than the Pikmin you got on the Wii U. It's the same exact game ported over. So have fun paying $60 for the same old game from the Wii U. And Little Hope is $30.
Okay.
That's not bad. $30?
Yes.
That is not bad at all.
So I'm spending $120 this week.
120.
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh,
Yeah, let me guess. You're
Ghost-
getting Ghost Runner,
Yeah.
Little Hope,
Mm-hmm.
Watch Dogs.
yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all there was, right?
Carto. Maybe.
If it was $10
Yes. But those are the games you guys can spend your hard-earned cash on this week.
or not.
Or not. Absolutely.
Whatever you do, just don't get freaking
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
That's the biggest. That's our killer
gotta-
preview,
you-
right, Hitman? That's our
Yeah.
killer preview.
You gotta pay. You gotta.
I would
go
rather
with your
get
wallet.
Carto.
Yes, I would too.
I would get Carto.
I would
over
rather get Ghost Runner with
Cobra
those
Kai.
$40.
Cobra Kai, definitely the weakest game on this list.
Yes.
Because of the price tag.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Price tag is just bad.
Yes.
But we want to thank Wrecker, of course, for
Yeah.
putting the games of the week out for us. Thank you. And thank you for letting me announce them.
Yes.
Um,
Now we're going to move on to the reviews of the week.
So Hitman, your favorite game came out with an event this week. Relax, Prodigy. Oh my God.
he's saying it sarcastically.
I know. I
He's
I was like, no, this is
he's
not
like,
what we planned. This is not what we planned. Okay, continue.
You okay? You okay?
I'm
You-
good. No,
you-
I'm chilling. I'm good. I'm great. I'm fantastic.
I'm ordering lunch.
Do it.
But continue. Hitman's favorite game came out with a.
Well, of course, I was being sarcastic. I know Hitman does
It's
not
not,
like.
my favorite game. as he
Apex.
says, yeah.
So they had another event, just like last year. They came out with their little spooky event, and it's again our boy, Crypto. That's a Crypto. Revenant is doing his little Halloween Fright Night event. Prodigy, what did you think of it?
I think they did it was a good job of bringing it back. I actually like the way that they changed some of the stuff in this mode, actually.
What did they change?
So
So for the people that don't know.
yeah, so so when you die in this mode, you turn into shadows. So it's like Revenant's shadow. They added wall running, as you can see here. So that is a new mechanic of course, straight out of Titanfall. It was a nice callback to that. But they changed some of the mechanics in which this is the mode is based more of what squad is last alive, rather than before where a ship would come at the end of the circle to come and get you.
Yeah.
This is actually just based off of who can survive till the end, because if your teammates die, they spawn in as shadows for your squad only, and they spawn in through random pillars that spawn around the area of where your teammates that are alive are, so you don't drop in like you did before. But other switches was it's the shadows are based off whoever you can have 2 or 1 depending on how many people die in your squad. But if your teammates that are alive die, everyone dies and you have to quit and start over.
Okay, so you don't become a shadow and just keep trying to hunt and
No.
hunt as much as you can.
Before, that's how it was, because you had to stop the people on the ship from getting on.
Yeah.
But now that's not the case.
Oh, okay. So it became more of a battle royale instead of like a co-op after a certain period of time. Because after certain people that died, instead of trying to kill, you guys became friends.
Exactly. Yeah, because all the shadows will group up and try to kill the last squads and stuff like that. So they definitely changed that. Of course, with this, they added the skin packs and stuff, the newly updated stuff for what's it called?
Yeah,
For the events
and stuff for the
based
event.
off of Halloween and stuff like that.
And most of them were just recolors of old skins, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Can you win some of these skins through the event?
No, they are sadly put behind these super overpriced bundles. And these are bundles. These aren't like the collection events where everyone like it's like in that whole thing. These are bundles. So they're super
so like
expensive.
buy this skin and you get a couple of ticks, or buy that, or buy this.
Yes.
That is
yes.
okay.
I don't know if did you get to try out the mode during the week at all?
No, I didn't.
Oh. Well, when we got to stream it with
I saw that
with
Nikki
Nex and Wrecker, we actually got to win a match. Actually, I think it's super OP. The shadows are OP. Our tactic was
let one die and two.
Yes, I straight up got away from them and just killed myself, and I ended up coming back as a shadow and helped them immensely. It was just really, really good to be a shadow. But yeah, that was the overview of the event. There wasn't drastic changes, but it was little minor changes. I think did bring some new stuff to the mode.
The old mode was single, right? Was it solo?
No,
it was team based.
It was team based, but the whole point of having a team was useless because of the way the mode was like played. Because it was like the whole guarding. Everyone could be a teammate at the end. Yeah. But this one you can kill enemy shadows and stuff like that. Before, the last time you couldn't. So that was a change.
And you could get rid of shadows. Before you couldn't get rid of those things.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to say.
Hitman's looking at us like, what are these guys talking about?
One thing I want to say, which Hitman, I don't know if you got to play the Modern Warfare Halloween event.
I didn't. I wanted to play it this weekend. And
you can still. Well, it's still up.
All right.
So definitely take advantage of it. But I think that event was the best thing that COD could have ever done.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When we showed it, it looked awesome.
It's amazing. I think it was so good. The reason I'm talking about it is because it kind of works like this in Apex, where you die and you become a zombie. Well, in COD you become a zombie, but here you become a shadow. And the way it works is that you can actually come back to life. You could respawn in COD to a normal person by collecting vials from the dead people you kill. So they drop these antiviral things that heal you, and you come back to life as a viral.
Yo, why don't we get on that tonight or tomorrow? We should definitely get on.
I have it, so I'm down.
I probably just got to update it.
What's so cool is that they just made the whole map scary, dark looking. There's the TVs that
do
are
it,
around Verdansk have Billy the Puppet from Saw. He's there on the TV. He's talking and stuff. You see that.
That's what that character is called, Billy the Puppet?
That's what they call him.
I thought it was Jigsaw.
Well, Jigsaw, but like the
remember the little puppet that comes out in the little
with the red cheeks.
Yeah,
the
they
target cheeks.
They call him Billy the Puppet, but the mastermind is Jigsaw, I guess. Whatever you want to
call it. I didn't know that. This whole time after
dude,
7 Saws.
When you open crates, there's ghosts that jump scare you on the screen. They pop out.
Son of a.
Yeah, and there's also you see ghosts around flying around
Yo, the
with
fact
Verdanks
that
and stuff like that.
Leatherface is in it is terrifying enough
Yes.
already.
Yeah, we got to do it.
So that's also
Let's
interesting.
check, we'll check
But
it out
those
now.
are things that you can like compare to Apex and COD's mode
Yeah.
with the whole zombie thing coming.
Would be
back to
cool
life
in
and stuff
Rainbow
like
if they did that too.
Which Rainbow's
Doing
event
like
drops
a
6 weeks.
candy one. Right?
Muppets. It's Muppet themed.
Yeah, Muppet.
But yeah, so overall, I think it was a great event. Apex always does a pretty good job with their events overall, so definitely excited for that. So moving on to the second review, which was something we were going to review last week, but we weren't able to. In Hitman, what was that?
Ghosts of Tsushima, but the Legends mode.
Oof, indeed.
Which did any of you guys get to play Legends or no?
No.
I'm not playing Ghost of Tsushima till PS5.
Well, that's a good choice.
Just so I could play, the nice 4K 60 FPS.
I know, man. I can't wait to play
Beautiful,
it too. Even though
clean.
it looks beautiful, when I was playing on a much older TV on the PS4, it wasn't even a Pro.
By far the best looking game I've played.
I guess I'm biased because I only play PlayStation, but I know that people say that having a PC, you get the best graphics in a video game off PC. But I mean, this is by far one of the greatest console games I've ever played, let alone looked. But the Legends is cool. It has its own story mode. It's very much like an RPG. They kind of changed the game up a bit, where the story mode was not like an RPG, in my opinion. With the online, you upgrade your weapons, but you upgrade your weapons much different than you did in the story mode. Okay. It's got like a level system to it, very similar to like an RPG that you have to add to your character. And a lot of these guys take way more damage than they did before if you were playing on lethal or anything like that. But it's got the story mode, which is the Legends, because you're basically playing in this very dark, rural area of the map of the game. Mm-hmm. And there's like some portal as well in the game as well, that it's basically someone narrating legends that happened.
And those are you.
And that's you being the legend in the game.
Your squad of friends.
It's actually 2-player only for the story mode. Okay. Then you could do survival, and I forget what the other one is.
And all of it is 2 players.
No, it's 4. That's 4. There's survival and like the herd mode or the waves, which is very, very fun. The waves are a lot of fun. You have to go and defending different posts.
If I'm not mistaken, is there classes?
Yes, there's 4. There's the hunter, the assassin, samurai, and ronin. And they all have different abilities. And I picked the ronin first. You have to play through all of them so you can get the level 20 rank.
Because that's what you played in the movie Ronin 47. Right?
Yeah, right. I liked the ronin. I really did. I liked the character. I liked the look of the ronin, number 1. And number 2, he's the one that gets to heal the teammates all at the same time. So that's his special ability. More of a support class, which I like. The samurai obviously being the tank or the heavy guy. Assassin being the guy that can sneak around and get more kills a lot easier. Yeah. And the hunter, of course, being a far range. I guess you would be your sniper class, even
like the bow class.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So the game it's fantastic, man. I mean, I like that they did the story mode first instead of just releasing multiplayer, which I like when games do that.
Yeah, I think the first one that I can remember that did something like that was Grand Theft Auto. Mm-hmm. They released the game, and then like a month later, okay, now you guys can play.
And The Last of Us, I want to say too. I think did they launch it a little after? I'm not sure. It might have been at launch, but yeah. I mean, if you guys haven't played this game, by all means, please do pick it up. I mean, it's worth the $60 to buy if it's still $60, especially now that you can play it on PlayStation 5. It's awesome. It's actually one of the games I actually downloaded. I didn't buy the disc version, so
you can just pass it over.
Just pass it right over.
That's awesome.
It's gonna be awesome.
And they're gonna have a bunch of add-ons and stuff. They're still working on it.
But the online mode just takes your sword fighting to a whole other level.
Just so you know, they're already working on the second one.
Of Ghost?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I saw some report that I was gonna say Insomniac, but this is not Insomniac. Sucker Punch is already hiring people that are knowledgeable with Japan lore and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, because they hire experts. I mean, you saw some, I guess you would call it documentary or or interviews that the creator or the director was making with some of these historians, and how he's like, hey, how accurate was the game? How accurate do my characters look in the game? Like, what do you think, and all that stuff? And a lot of them were really, really impressed. They did an amazing job.
The beginning
Amazing
like
job.
hour of the game setting up and the Mongol, that was like watching a movie.
Yeah.
And my wife was like, "Dude, what is this? Is this Marco Polo?" I'm like, "No, this is not the
No.
Netflix show. This is actually a game."
Dude, and the sound, the music. Oh man, I'm playing it right now on my new TV with the sound bar. It sounds amazing.
That's awesome.
Sounds amazing. It's a great game. It's a must buy, especially since they added the.
So
Legends
overall,
to
you
it.
think Legends worked well? It launched well.
I thought it worked well. I wouldn't say it's the best co-op game you can get right now or anything like that, but I think they did a
was a
really
nice
good
addition.
job. It was a nice addition to the game, absolutely. Especially that it was a free edition.
Yeah,
Didn't
Yeah.
cost them anything. It didn't cost us anything as users.
it's a nice little present, like for buying the game here.
Yeah.
It's some like free.
The customization is also great. And just being the fact that you get to go, because the sword fighting is just, it's so awesome. It's nothing like any other game that I played besides Assassin's Creed or The Witcher or any of the games like that. The sword fighting just feels so smooth and so authentic. Playing it now with a buddy,
Yeah.
it's freaking amazing. It's awesome. I really love it. We gotta get online.
I see how Sammy's giving us some ideas. If that person can help us, we would really appreciate with ideas and stuff like that. That would be great.
For sure.
So I really I agree with Hitman. I think that Ghost of Tsushima is by far one of the good PlayStation exclusives that's come out in a long time. You guys should check it out and play it. And if you guys could get into the Legends mode, that would be awesome. Prodigy, anything else?
No, actually. So I'm gonna do my closing statements. Make sure you guys follow us on all our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Gamebros, at Gamebros_show or space show on all of those, so that way you guys can be on top of everything, on everything we post and everything we're doing, as well as follow us, join our Discord if you guys aren't in there, so that way we can hopefully try to keep participating and grow our community a bit more. And yes, I think for now that we'll be off. You guys want to submit Gamebros clips as well, you guys can at gamebrosklips@gmail.com.
Please do. We encourage it.
Yes, so that way we can feature you guys on next week's episode.
It's a feature presentation.
Yes. So Kuko,
What's good?
leave it off to you.
So yeah, we want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for participating. Thank you for making this show so much more better. We want to appreciate you guys and for coming on and watching us. From Hitman, Prodigy, thank you guys for coming out. And like we always say, live in your world, but play in ours. Game Bros. Peace.
Peace.